My name is Andy Hornby, photographer and vlogger. 17 years ago I started teaching myself photography. Today I travel the UK as a professional wedding photographer, landscape photographer and filmmaker. Learn from my experiences, my mistakes and my tips and advice. Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be touching on a subject that I get asked about quite a bit in portrait photography. When you've got maybe a dress colour that's not quite right, you need to change the colour of the dress. How easy is it? And in fact, it's really easy to change the colour of anything, if you like. If you've got a selection of something, or if something's the colour that's completely different to other colours in the picture, defining that colour and changing it with just one adjustment layer, is actually really easy. And I'm going to show you that because I've already recorded myself editing this picture, but I'm going to do a bit of a voice overlay because I don't do voice overlay too much in these videos. I like to do more of it, so I'll record it and then put it together, and then I'm going to watch it and talk you through what I'm doing. So let's do that. So here we are in we've got this picture that you can download from the description down below for free on the website you find down there. And the first thing I'm going to do is make a new layer. I like to work non-destructively as much as possible. And the hue saturation adjustment layer is the layer we're going to use to adjust the colour of this dress. And I'm going to use the picker tool to pick the colour. Now, this is where it gets a little bit strange because the colour of the dress is pink. It's quite close to the colour of the skin, so it's going to affect the skin. So we need to adjust the range. The sliders you see at the bottom there, the range of the colour that you've picked and how far outside that range you want to actually go. So you have to work out which you want to try and do and refine it as best you can. Unfortunately, when you've got a pink dress, the colour of the skin is obviously going to be affected by that. So eventually I decided to make a selection of the dress and start this process all over again. So if you've got a colour that you want to change that's not close to the dress, you can use this and it'd be a very good way. Just change the sliders, try and get the sliders as best you can to find the actual colour that you want to change. And the outside little sliders you see that I'm moving here at the moment, the outside ones, this one here, is the slider of the defined colour, sort of like the range between that colour and it not being selected. So it's a bit like a feather. So you want to make sure there's at least a bit of a feather there, otherwise you might have a bit of a bad, you know, like a harsh selection of the colour range. So because that didn't work, there's just too much similarity to the skin, there's too much spillover onto the skin and stuff like that. If I change the hue saturation, it's going to change the colour of a lot of the skin. So in a second, what I'm going to actually do is decide to create a selection. So I'm going to do a selection in a second. I'm just checking all the colours here. Yeah, I've made the decision now to make a selection of the dress only. So this is just a step you may need to take if the colour of the dress is quite close to other colours surrounding it, like skin tone or anything like that. And I'm going to go through this really quickly. I'll make the selection using the select subject, and then just refine the selection really easy with whatever tools you want to use. I use a lasso tool sometimes and the polygon lasso tool, that kind of stuff, to make a really quick selection. I'm actually currently deselecting stuff, making sure that all of the dress is selected and none of the skin or hair or any part of the face is going to be selected. I've actually speeded this up just ever so slightly. Now I'm doing this really quickly, but you might want to take a little bit more time than I'm doing here just to make a good selection of the dress. It just, you know, it just is what it is. You're just going to make the best selection you possibly can and go really quick, and you'll see the results are actually quite good. Now I'm going to take away the old saturation level. I actually added one for some stupid reason. I'm going to take that away and start again. Because I've got a selection and I add this layer, it automatically adds the mask. So now the dress is masked out, and that's the only thing that's going to be affected. Now I can pick the colour of the dress using the picker tool, start playing around with the hue, and you'll see that the dress colour changes to whatever I want it to be. And it can literally be anything. If I wanted to go for a black dress, I have to play with the lightness. So take the lightness right down like this. You've now got a black dress. Obviously the hue or saturation won't be affected by that because there's now no colour in it. Same if I go the other way and want a white dress, I've got the lightness set to 100. We've now got a white dress and the hue saturation won't be affected because the colour's all burned out, if you like. So that's the way to get the best out of your the colour of your dress you want to change, simply with just one adjustment layer. Really easy, no trouble absolutely whatsoever. It makes it really easy. I chose another step of selecting the dress only because the colour of the dress was that close to skin tone that I was affecting the skin. Even using the range wasn't giving me any benefit. Simple as that. Nice. So there you go. As you can see, it's really simple. One adjustment layer, done. And I only added the extra step of taking out or selecting the dress because I had to. There was no other way of doing it. It was just too close a colour to skin tone. Without that, if it was a blue dress and I wanted to change it to something else, it wouldn't have been an issue whatsoever. It would have been half the time it took me, because most of the time of that video, although I even speed it up slightly, half the time of that video was selecting the dress. You wouldn't need that at all. You'd just be able to change the colour of the dress. Hope you found it informative. Very quick video, very effective video for anyone who wants to change the colour of anything really. It doesn't have to be a dress, it could be anything. You might want to change green grass to make it look autumn. Really easily done with selective colour when you use an adjustment layer, hue saturation. That kind of stuff. For landscapes, it can work really well. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please whack a thumbs up if you got anything out of it. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get updates every time I upload a new video. And until the next one, by the way, I'm getting out soon, hopefully. And baby's born soon too, so there might be some baby photos coming soon. Take it easy, guys. Have a good day. Stay safe, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. You're still here. Nice. It's good that you're still here because I want to tell you a little something. Those people who are avid followers of me, I want to give a little something back, and to do that it means working alongside you online, because a lot of you can't make it to my workshop. So I've just set up a Patreon account. It is patreon.com/Andy Hornby Photos. So Patreon is a platform where we can create stuff together, even if you're halfway across the globe, and I can learn and teach alongside you, literally alongside you. There's so many things I can do to help you get your photography just to that next level. It is awesome. If you can make it to one of my workshops, I've got a website. Go to ahphotographyworkshops.uk and have a look, see what I've got going on. But if you can't make it to one of my workshops, Patreon is a really good platform where we can create stuff together and we can take your photography to another level. So if you like what I'm doing and you want me to learn alongside yourself, see you there. Take it easy, have a good day. Bye.